My dear students, before starting the revision, first go through the chapter and have the basic understanding about it. Also, mark the answers in your book, and those who are not having their books may write down the MCQ questions in their notebooks and then mark the answers. The very first question is India is ruled by options are monarchy, dictatorship, aristocracy, or democracy. We know that in India is ruled by democracy. So the correct option is D, the democracy. 1. What do we call a government that is run by a group of religious leaders who rule in the name of God according to the tenets of that religion? So, from the reading of the chapter, we know that the government which is run by the group of religious leader is known as theocracy. So, correct option is C. Next, which of these would you be able to do if your country was ruled by a totalitarian government? While reading our chapter, we have read about the totalitarian government. Monarchies, oligarchies, theocracies, and dictatorships are usually totalitarian regime. We know that in these type of government there is less participation of people. And now let us read the options. A option says write a report in the newspaper criticizing the government, or complain about a corrupt government official to the police, or C option says attend a rally being held by the government, or D option says elect a new government. So in totalitarian government we cannot take any action against the government. So we cannot criticize the government, we cannot complain about the corrupt government, neither we can elect the new government. So we can only attend a rally being held by the government. So correct option is C. Fourth question. In a republic, options are the head of the government is elected president or prime minister, or the head of the government is constitutional monarch, or the president's post is hereditary, or there are no elections. So we know that most of the democratic countries in the world are republics, and here the head of the government is elected president or prime minister. So the correct option is A. Next question. Which Athenian established one of the first democracies of the world in 510 BCE? So, name of the Athenian are given. It is Solon, or Alexander the Great, or Clasthenes, or Pericles. So, from the reading of the chapter, we know that Clasthenes was the Athenian who established one of the first democracies in the world. So, correct option is C. Next question. It says, what was the concept of republicanism developed by Americans in 1960s? So options are a political system that believes in and protects liberty, equality and the rule of law, or a political system that supports the monarchies, or a political system where the head of the state has absolute power, or all of the above. For sure, it is not all of the above. So this is not the correct option. Then we know that republicanism supports system of democracy. So it is a political system that believes in and protect liberty, equality and rule of law. So A is correct option. Seventh question. It says in which country was the Declaration of the Rights of Humans and the Citizen of 1789 drawn up? Options are England, France, the United States of America, or Germany. So we know that the Declaration of Rights of Humans were done in France. B is the correct option. A. Next, which of these is not a feature of democracy? Options: regular elections, complete individual freedom which no court of law can challenge, rule of law, right to freedom of speech and action. So, democracy offers regular election, rule of law, and right to freedom of speech and action, but it does not give complete individual freedom which no court of law can challenge. So, the correct option is B. Next, which are the two pillars of democracy? We know Without reading the options also, we know that the two pillars of democracy are justice and equality. Correct option is A. Next question is, in a democracy, which is a body that implements the laws made by the government? Is it the legislature or the executive, the judiciary or the police? So, the body that implements the laws made by the government is the judiciary. C is correct option.